Hello, dreamers. Melody Pash here again, the Dream Diva. And everyone asks over and over and over about their exes and dreams. I mean, I've already done one or two videos on exes, but we're doing another one, and hopefully, this will bump it up so that you guys can get it. And not everybody has seen all of them, so maybe this is what we need. So, if you are having a dream about a former significant other, male, female, doesn't matter. Your the positive of that is going to be it's connected to your typically your first love. So it could be a former spiritual intimacy, but that could be good or bad. Are you still with me? So if you're having a dream about an ex and you're feeling bad for the ex, or the ex is trying to get your attention, and they're gentle and they're sweet and they're loving and they're kind, then it might be Jesus trying to remind you that he is and needs to be your first love, and that he's missing you. He's missing you. He's letting you know, I'm missing time with you. Isn't that sweet? But that's what is going on. Now the negative is going to be if you were at some point in agreement with, like, let's just look at our past lives before we ever received Jesus, right? Before we are new to have relationship with Jesus. Um, that's going to be your flesh, or your old life, or your sin conscious life, right? That life where you didn't have the redemption of relationship with him. That's going to be the negative, and it's going to relate to bondage to an old lifestyle or situation. So, in that case, an X is going to represent an unhealthy association, which is going to be maybe even a codependence, where you're still being drawn by a familiar spirit. That happens by a familiar spirit to someone that isn't good for you. They're from your past. And so it's always a good idea too, when you're looking at who the ex is, look to see what their name means, and always just ask yourself, so what do they represent to me? Do they represent manipulation and control? That's going to be a problem. You don't want to be coming back into agreement with that. So if you're coming into agreement with that in your dream again, then you're going to want to break that covenant, renounce it, and run toward the Lord, right? Run toward your first love. If it's someone like what I was saying in the beginning, that was kind and generous and loving and gentle, that's probably the Spirit of the Lord talking to you, saying, I really want some time with you. I'm really missing our time together. So that is what your former or significant other or your ex would be in your dream. And the Lord is so sweet. He's going to do whatever is necessary to give you the message that he loves you and that he misses you. And people have dreams all the time about exes, and a lot of times it's the Lord just saying, I I really want to sit with you and just converse with you and love on you and talk to you and fill you up. So I hope that helps with exes.